And we need 3 decimals always. So your calculator and my calculator, this part of it, it looks like. Log is right next to the 7 button. Log 5. You can close the parentheses or not. That'll work either way. And 3 decimals, it'd be 0.699. Round up. Everybody get that on your calculator? You may not. That would have been a better question. All right. Get rid of that. You know, a lot of things.
Teachers, excuse the interruption. I need the following students to report to the commons area for about 10 minutes. Ryan Bale, Hannah Rainwater, Ashley Benson, Kennedy Baker, Jenna Hauge, Ramsey Crum, Layla Eliade, Ace Hart.
Okay, the other ones are just as easy. Just type it in. Log 100, get 3 decimal places. Let's see. Donna, what'd you get for log of 100? Yeah, that one comes out nice and neat. Log of 115, Justin?
0.061.
Yes. So common logs are great. We like these. Especially if you have a calculator. So based on your understanding of the value of the logarithm, what conclusions can be made about the values? All right, so we're going to do these with a calculator and without a calculator so that you know how to do it both ways. So for this one, log base 3 of 81, it doesn't have that is equal to anything. So I'm going to put equals x. And if we're doing it without a calculator, we're going to use the circle method. So that's 3 to the x equals 81. And then, if it's possible, you break down the bigger number into the little number. So we're going to take 81 and we're going to keep dividing it into 3, or 3 dividing into the 81. So 3 goes into 81 27 times. 3 goes into 27 9 times. 3 goes into 9 3 times. So how many 3's total do we end up with? 4. So 3 to the x equals 3 to the 4. So then what's x? 4, yeah. Because if the big numbers are the same, the little numbers are the same. That's something we kept saying during the last unit. Now, if it's not a common log, we can do it this way. Log of A over the log of B using common logs. A is the big number. So it would be log of 81 over the log of the little number, which was 3. Now this one is more important that you remember to close your parentheses because we're doing some division. So log 81, close parentheses, divided by log 3, close parentheses. What do you get? You get the same answer. Which obviously this way is much easier. Unfortunately, you're not always going to get to use a calculator. So we've got to know how to do it this way too. So we're doing them side by side. Okay, so again, log base 2, 1/8 equals x, got to be equal to something so I can rewrite it. Going to use the circle method. 2 to the x equals 1/8. The 8's the bigger number. So I'm going to break down the 8 into what? 2's, into the smaller number. If we can, which we can't. So how many 2's do we have? 3. So it's 2 to the x equals 1 over 2/3. 2 to the third. Sorry, I don't know why I said it like that. And then how do I get this up top? What can I do to the exponent to flip it?
Square root or just square?
Negative. We had a rule that said if you had a negative exponent, you could flip it and it would get rid of it. So the opposite works as well. If you had a positive exponent and you flip it and make it negative, that works. So 2 to the x equals 2 to the negative 3. Because 2 over 1 is 2. So what's x? Negative 3. Okay, so we could rewrite that as a log of what over the log of what?
1/8 over 2.
Yep. Log of 1/8, which you just hit 1 divided by 8. Just make sure you close parentheses around it, over the log of 2. And you should get negative 3. If you don't, let me know so I can come see what's being typed in. Probably just a parentheses error. All good? Okay, next one equals x. So it's 2 to the x equals 9. Unfortunately, I can't break down the 9 into 2's. Nothing but 2's. I mean, I could do 2 and 4.5, but that's not going to help us. So, I'm just going to kind of estimate. I know that 2 to the third is 8. And I know that 2 to the fourth, anybody know what that is? 16. So my answer has got to be somewhere between 3 and 4. So here's where calculator is going to help us a lot. Because we're going to see, we're going to see exactly where it is between the 3 and the 4. So we would do log of 9 divided by the log of 2. What'd you get, Tyler?
3.17.
Yep. I put the 0 there just to give it 3 decimal places, but 17 would have been fine because it was a 0. So it is between 3 and 4. We can figure out that much. It's just finding exactly where it was. We knew it was probably going to be closer to 3 than 4 because 9 is closer to 8 than 16. Okay, so set that equal to x first. 3 to the x equals 36. You can't break down 36 into nothing but 3's. That'll break down into 2's and 3's. So let's figure out 3 to the what and 3 to the what is somewhere between 36 is between them. Okay, 3 to the third, that's 3 times 3 times 3. So that's 27.
3 to the 4th goes to 81.
81. And we did that up here on the very first one. So yeah. So again, it's between 3 and 4. Find out exactly what it is. What'd you get, Amaria?
3.26.
That's right. It's the log of 36 over the log of 3. Don't forget to close your parentheses. It's 3.26. Did you say 2? Yeah. Okay, y'all do the last two.